Hey everybody, this is Spath. I'm here at a six-player table, $1. This is me, Teach. I'm gonna move right over here. I'm gonna invite Rob in here just for a second because I want to talk to him.
Oh well,
Yeah, buddy. Hey, listen. Instead of typing what you did on Skype about that other guy, you should have jumped in.
my computer died. I was trying to, or skipped out there. Couldn't get the table.
I know you were typing the thing about Nigalopolis and stuff like that. When there's only a short table like that, you got to jump in right away. I'm at this table right now in this tournament. I don't know if you got it opened up on your screen or not, but I'll just share my screen with you and see
No,
what.
I have it up.
Well, no, I'll just share it, and it's that way you can see my cards. I don't have to say anything. You got it?
Yep.
Okay. What this lesson here is, I am not going to play a hand until I get a group one hand. I am not. I'm going to throw nines. I'm going to throw ace queen. I'm going to throw ace jack, queen king, pocket deuces. All that is going in the trash. This is just to demonstrate how far or how close you can get to the money without playing anything but good cards. So I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. He shows his kings. Now, there's a lot of people that will do that early in the tournament. They'll dunk all their chips in for everything with aces and kings, hoping that somebody's thinking that they've got eights or nines, and they'll come at them with jacks or queens, and they'll have the race and they'll double up. I mean, that's just a strategy that some people try to do. It works sometimes in larger MTT tournaments, in fact, because some people don't want you doing that kind of stuff, and there's always 1 out of 10 that thinks that they can pick you off. You with me on that?
Yeah. No, but in the larger MTTs, it's also easier if there's a rebuy to call that.
That's true. That's why a lot of people will do that and try to clip them because they'll do the rebuy. But
Right.
after the rebuy section is over, it's a good point. After the add-on section is over, you'll see less of that. But then again, you'll see more of it as people get to be a huge stack, and they try to do that to some of the smaller stacks. So if you've been watching so far, Gone Fishing is somebody I know that's right to my right. Um, I don't play a lot of tournaments here, but I just happen to know him from Heartbeat Poker. Um, you've seen my cards so far. Ace 8, 10 2, pretty junky. I think Jack 9. Uh, there's Pocket Jacks. That's group 1, right?
Yep.
So a pot would be 70, but since everybody's got a lot of money and I'm going to make it 100. I said I only play group 1 hands. Now, will I get all my money in with this? Absolutely. Because I'm first. Now, if Heelbo wants to race, I'll race with him right now. Fishing calls. Do not like the queen. He bets, I fold. He doesn't bet, I bet. If he comes over the top, I fold. I can't only lose the tournament now. I can't win the tournament, so I can't jeopardize my life.
Right.
So let's say we've seen 7 hands and I've had 1 playable hand. We're going to see how many playables I have and what the percentage of the hands that I play that I win. So right now, 1 for 1. And number 8's going to go in the muck. It's a little boring to watch this, but people need to, I need to demonstrate what you do starting out and why you play tight and why you just get out of the way of people and let them take each other out. and then see where you are, and then as it progresses, then you're forced to have to play. I'll be forced to have to play other than group one hands later on because I'll just blind out. But we're talking about till we get to the almost down to the money. See how far you can go with just playing group one hands. I've told people before that over at Bugsy's Club they used to have a 10,000 chip event on Sundays, and I used to enter those and go post and full for the whole thing. And I even got into the money one time, not even playing one hand.
Really?
Really. And we're talking upwards of 1,000 people. So I folded here to the $100 raise. Yep. That's a free roll for diamonds. Oh, how could Ace Jack call all that money and risk his life? See what I mean? That's that's the stupidity of not the guy, the stupidity of the type thinking early in a tournament. People play tournaments backwards. They think they got to get all their chips in and force action and everything when blinds are so low. Not that 1,200 is a lot of chips or anything, but when you got a board that has 4 to a straight on it and somebody goes all in, they got the queen. Yep. You're just hoping you hit your ace or your jack, and you're talking about 4 outs times 2. You have an 8% chance. You're gonna, that's what. What does that 8% work out to be? See, 92% you're gonna lose, so it's like trying to get it. Let's say 1 in 10. Let's round it up, make it easier. You're gonna win 1 out of 10 times. So if you do that 10 times in tournaments, you're only gonna be winning that thing 1 time out of 10. If that's 9 times going to the rail.
Yep.
And if I can just pound that into some people's mindset that they're playing it wrong and they shouldn't do it, so you got to lay down the ace jack. Big freaking deal. You're still alive. You still have time to come back.
Yep.
You can't come back from the rail. Now, see, I love that hand, but it's in the muck. What I want to see is exactly this. 4 people in, somebody, I don't know, somebody getting hurt, somebody winning the pot, and not them all folding to one guy. I want to see them all contributing. I don't care who becomes the chip leader. I'll worry about him or her later on. I just want people putting their chips in this pot. I think he's going to fold. With that $30 bet, that was kind of weak. I think he's probably going to fold here. He's got the chips to draw, but I don't think he's going to draw. See? So even though you're not playing and you're playing tight, that doesn't mean you can't watch the other people and see if you can pick up on mistakes or tendencies or what they might do. This guy, I think he's going to go $400 or $500. Might go the pot. No, he went half, and I don't know why he went only half there. If he checks, he was on the draw. He was on the draw. He was totally on the draw. See, that's a limp. That's not good. You're inviting these other guys, especially.
Big chips.
Yeah, and Jorgasm there. He's 835, ready to just get his chips in the pot pretty soon, especially with a blind limit squat. Now, see, I would have attacked that small bet right there. That $30, I would have came over the top of him, but I'm not demonstrating that. Uh-oh. Second group 1 hand. Now out of 15 hands. So we'll see what this does. We'll raise it. Since we're out of position, we'll make it $130 instead of the normal pot size bet because we're out of position. And if somebody shoves, we're ready to shove on this one. There's only 2 hands that we're really worried about. If they have ace king or ace queen, we'll take that. We'll take the race. We just kings and aces we're worried about. He's folding.
I really appreciate yesterday you put me in with Ron.
Oh, good.
I really enjoyed that. Oh, look at that.
So I get the 3 queens, but I got 2 diamonds out there. But I don't want him to go away. So I'm just going to bet a small amount. Hopefully he thinks that's kind of like a continuation bet and I missed. And if he has ace queen, but he doesn't have anything. If he had something, he would come along there, but I don't want to just knock him out like that, and I don't want to check it back to him myself. I want to, since it's a tournament and people will put their chips in, I want to get some value if I can.
What is your thought if you went the whole pot on that? You think that he might have called?
No. I think he already, when he called me pre-full.
Yeah, he folded before.
He limp called pre-flop.
Yeah.
He wasn't the big one. So he limped in and they called. So he probably had a small pair or connector or something, or a ratty ace or something, or a suited ace, and then he just didn't hit nothing, so he was going to go away.
Right.
I think if he'd have hit something, he'd have bet into me or tried to do something. So my chips have gone up $200. I played 2 hands.
Third place.
Yeah, I'm 2 for 2 on playing hands. It's not how many hands you play; it's how many hands you play that you win. Anybody can play a lot of hands.
Yep.
And this doesn't mean that I'm going to finish near the money or in the money or anything. I'm just trying to demonstrate being selective. I have no idea what cards are coming off. I have no control over that. I still have to bet it. And you notice that for those that are watching this simple $1 tournament, when I'm out of position and I have my cards like the queens, then I make a bigger bet because I'm out of position. Just a lot of people forget that when they're out of position, they don't increase the size of the bet. And you got to do that. See, I love this. Somebody's going out or somebody's getting fat. All right? He's getting fat. He's going to go out next because he's down to nothing.
Yep.
Don't care. Let them be the sheriff. Let them be the bullies at the table. I don't need to. I would think that this one guy is going to just
He doesn't have much of a
put
choice.
all his chips in and take a chance as soon as he can. He can't afford too many blinds. Of course, there are going to be hands that nobody raises. I think he'll put it all in right here, but if nobody raises them in the blind, I have to play the hand like this.
Right.
I would take, if I was playing right now, I would come over the top of him, but I'm not playing. I'm not spending any chips that I don't have to spend at this point in time. I can only go so far like that, but that's what I plan to do. Got to stick to the plan. He's just waiting, but what's happened is $60 is coming at him. $60 is going to take him down under $100. He needs to get his chips in prior. See, I would call this in a heartbeat. Prior to the blinds coming to him, because he gets blind money plus his money and any other money that he gets in there. He can really get up to $350, $400 and get kind of back in the game. But if he waits for the blinds and then gets his money in, he's going to decrease his winnings. This is silly betting. No clubs, he folds. Yeah, the king. He didn't even know if somebody had the ace or not.
You probably didn't even think about it.
Yeah. This guy, I didn't even notice if he may have. Some people,
He
they
might have
go on
quit.
and they think they're knocked out and they leave.
Yeah, he might have quit.
I don't know. I think he's made the, oh, good, go, guys, go. There you go. Who cares? King 8 got the aces. Oh, he's going to be pissed. He's going to be so pissed because he was saying the last time he went on an adventure. Aces let that guy see the flop too cheap, and then when he hit 2 pair, of course he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
See if he can get back in the game with 635. Still with those little bets he does, I don't understand that at all. That's kind of what you think somebody new. And of course, a dollar tournament's going to get a lot of new players. It's not going to get seasoned players or anything. But this is where you start to build your bankroll at the micro limits, playing these and testing out the strategies that work for you. Now, I'm not saying that everybody has to play just group one hands to play tournaments. I'm saying that in the beginning, if you force yourself to be disciplined enough to do those kind of things, then you can add in advanced strategies. In other words, you can steal things from the blind, and you can try, if you see a bet that's inappropriate, you can come over the top of it, and you can do things like that every now and then, and that will get you even further into the tournament. And then later on, you'll learn more techniques and things to combat things. But sometimes you learn so much it gets you in trouble, so you got to know when to pull back. So now he doubled up with his ace. We want to raise right here from, nope. Okay, we gotta check it. It's easy to check fold. I'll bet this guy goes back at his $40 bets. I told you I bet that. Jack, oh, he's gonna go 40. Whoa. He said he had fours down here in the chat. This guy's willing to give up information. So he had fours and he bet that board with the queen on it with fours. So I'm buying a little time here. I'm folding here, but I'm buying this guy with the 735, looking at the 160. A couple of extra seconds. Now, he already had his mind. He already had a check mark. But
Pre-clicked.
I'm buying him time. Not a group one hand. Nice hand. Not a group one. So I played two hands, right? Jackson Queens.
Yep.
So that's what a flop what I would have got with that ace jack, and that would not be a good flop for my ace jack. That would be a good turn card, but also you got to think of the person playing the 10 queen or something might have a boat. There's the club. Nope. He made the flush on. He got lucky.
Yep.
He got lucky. Me and him would have battled we would have battled because he would not have gone anywhere with my ace of clubs.
Right.
Yeah. I might have won that, or he might have went all in on a turn, and I may have to make a decision there on a turn. Do I want to go with just the ace of clubs with a pair of tens on the board? And I probably wouldn't have went. I probably would have folded because I can't win the turn. I'm going to be knocked out at that point. And I don't really know if he has a full house or if he's got clubs or, and I don't know if a club is coming off on the end. Thinking about a raise. How strong? 180? 220? 120.
That's mini.
Little light.
Min raise. Yeah, but now this guy, what a clown.
He's all in. He's all in.
I thought that he had a little more than that. I thought he just doubled it up.
This is the guy we want to get in here with the 535 right now. Yeah. Damn it. Okay, he's definitely calling if not raising. All right, here we go. Three-way. The nines are ahead. The nines, we want to win. The nines win, and guess what?
You're in the money.
I'm in the money, and I still got more money than I started with.
Now you can play.
Now I can play. Maybe I shouldn't play. Maybe I should just continue to go and let these two guys fight it out. Huh? What do you think? What do you think?
I'd play.
You think so? You'd call this guy? All right, I'll let you take over. What do you do here?
I'd call.
Okay. You tell me I think to do the rest of the way. I'll do it. And I've already proved my point, so now we'll prove your point. What do you want to do?
I would continuation bet here.
How much?
The 3/4.
What do you do?
I would raise the pot plus, so I would go, what, $100.
100 over him?
100
160?
straight. 100 straight.
You can't go 100 straight because you got to go at least double him. I think you meant 100 over him.
Yes. Pot plus, right.
Now what?
Fold.
You'll show it. Nope. Okay. Folding to any raise?
Yes.
Let them battle, who
Yep.
cares? See, I don't teach too many of my clients tournaments because a lot of them like to play MTTs, and it's cost prohibitive to just hire me. What do you do here?
Fold.
Fold, okay. It's cost prohibitive because it takes hours, and they would be paying for a coach for a long, long time. So I will take them into, how about here?
I would raise the 160 again.
Okay. Because I can take them into a sit and go and teach them, and I've got videos up on my playlist there at YouTube. Search Al Spath for that. What do you do?
I'm going to raise the pot on this with the two kings on the table, thinking that he doesn't have one.
And how about him? What is he going
How
to think
about-
you have if you bet?
He's going to think that I have a king.
What do you want to bet?
The pot.
I would have checked it back and made like I had the king. Betting doesn't make you have the king, and now he's betting into you.
See, this is where I screw myself up. You're going to fold?
Do you have anything?
Nope.
So if you'd have checked that flop, he might have believed that you may have raised pre-flop with the king, because most people don't bet if they hit the trips. Do you want to raise or do you want to
No.
just check?
Check. Check.
Check. See, I would have raised there with the ace three, and I would have went maybe all with 640. I would have went all in and pressured them to call me, and at least I had an ace. They both limp, so I don't think they're going to be strong. So you notice the difference that you wanted to check and I wanted to push,
Yeah.
because now we have what we call an ineffective stack. It can't hurt these guys, so they're not afraid to call us with hands that maybe they shouldn't. But we have to double up somehow. What do you do?
I would put all in on this.
All of it. Okay.
Yep.
How much did you win?
$60.
$60. We need a lot more than 60. Fold?
Yep.
So we have to take a few chances now. All right, just keep that in mind. When you get down here, you have to take a few chances, just like in the beginning of the tournament. But you want to keep it small if you can, because you don't want to waste chips. But maybe we would have raised him a little over minimum. Minimum was 120. If we'd have raised like 130, we didn't put all of it. We still could put it all in if he comes over the top. So we still can achieve the same thing. We just don't get the fold equity, with somebody folding to our bet. But we can see if we hit something, and maybe we can double up through them that way. That was silly. That shows you how bad he was. He paid that guy off. Blinds are going to kill us here. We'd love to see this flop here. He raises. Oh, okay.
I just
What do
checked.
you want to do?
Just check.
Check or all in? What do you want to do?
Check.
I would have went all in. Now what?
Now you can go all in.
I would check raise. Go ahead. I would let him bet the 10. Now if he has a 10, he's not going to bet. See, I was going to call no matter what. But
Yeah.
I want that money to double up through him, and I can't get it if I bet sometimes. What do you do here?
Call.
Call. I would never call. This late in the game, I'm just not calling. What are you doing?
I'm going to bet on this, the pot.
If I bet this, I would have bet like 130, just enough to influence him, but I would have saved some of my money. And now?
Well, now you're screwed. You got to go for that flushed. We're way too chip right. You got to go all in. We're way too chip low.
A six or a heart, right?
Yep. We got good outs. We got a lot of outs.
12 times 2 is 24%, but we have equity. And we lose. No. He hit the jack high. He only won with jack high. He didn't have anything. Jack 6, he missed everything. But we didn't have a high card because we played that 10-4.
Yeah.
You understand? But we made it into the money, and I demonstrated. I could have probably sat back there and still been in this game, not playing one hand, because I didn't get one group one hand. I got two. I played them and won them, but I never got one after. I gave you the controls and stuff like that. We played Ace Jack and played other hands, but there was no pairs or anything. Never got twos, threes, fours, fives, sixes, sevens, eights, nines, tens. Got jacks, queens, didn't get kings, didn't get king, eight aces, didn't get ace king, didn't get ace queen. Got ace jack, didn't get ace 10, didn't get ace 9. You can see how many good hands we didn't get. We got queen king one time, never got king jack or king jack suited or king 10 suited, and we still made it into the money. So that's a lesson for everybody out there, that you don't have to play a lot to win and get your bankroll to increase. This has been Al Spath on Twitch TV. You can follow me there at Al Spath, all one word. And up on YouTube, it's Al Spath, 2 words. And I hope you subscribe. It's free, and tell some friends. Thank you all. Thank you, Rob.
You're welcome, Al. Have a good Thanksgiving, buddy.
You too.